Right guys, we're back. So looking to do a lot more in the way of content with this prep. Hopefully do 2 videos a month. So every 2 weeks, kind of touch up on an update with progress going into the pro debut. I've now booked the flights, accommodation for the Cali Pro in Anaheim in California. So that's utterly terrifying. But again, I have no bearing of where my physique is in the Pro League. Hopefully bring the best look ever, which I think in terms of the starting point, in terms of currently in terms of how quickly my body's moved in the past 5 to 6 weeks, I definitely think that's going to happen. So I'm dead excited to see that. We'll do physique updates when a little bit more has come off in the post-workout lighting, but yeah, that's where we're at now. So in terms of the setup, so sitting at 4.9 calories on a training and 4.3 on a non-training, and we ran our first 2 high days. Notice a good difference in fullness off the back of that. Not that I was flat, but after 5 weeks of dieting at my size, you can still deplete relatively well on even high food. All in all, the look, I'm really happy with. So there's probably no need to change anything this week unless there's a drastic drop in body weight. Today, shoulders and tries, and just when you're ready to tune out, knowing fine well how this session goes, there's actually a few bits of kit that we've bought into future. So we've got the standing Arsenal chest press, which I'm a massive fan of. I've used the chest press before, but I always think they look quite gimmicky. But we used it last week, and it was probably the best kind of close grip press I've ever used. We're using it for triceps rather than chest, and I thought it was phenomenal. We'll also run the new Prime side raise, pin loaded side raise. Yeah, training is still flying, as it should be at 15 weeks out. I'd be very worried if that was the case. But again, I think because I've got no expectations, I've got kind of no insight into where I stand. That's actually really nice. So there's no stress, there's no pressure, there's no nothing. So not that I've really kind of succumbed to that anyway, but it's just nice knowing that there's absolutely nothing. So anyway, let's get cracking. I got it. Yeah. So last week, the range we have set was 12-15. So previous week, done 35. And then that meant when I'd done the second back off, I was well out of the range. So what I'd rather do is do 2 plates lighter, hit the end of the range quite comfortably, and then do another back off set and take that one to failure. So I'd rather do it that way. So accumulate a little bit more volume from that. Yep. Don't know if I've ever explained why I use this. Use the foam roller. What it does, obviously forces your chin down. So if you look at the side, that elongates the trap. So that means that when we're coming up, it's harder for the trap to contract because it's been lengthened and it's staying in that portion there, and it's been forced up by the foam roller. So therefore the delt does a little bit more in the way of work rather than the trap taking over, which for me was the case for years. With any kind of lateral movement that I'd done, it was always the trap that took over. So with a Y raise or a line cuff raise, like I said, the trap just forces your head forward, elongates the trap, and hopefully takes some of the trap. It won't completely eliminate the trap because it's a very powerful muscle. But if we can do what we can do in order to try and minimize it, then obviously we're going to take that approach. So 1,000,001 times this has been filmed, but again, it just shows you how much of a staple it is in our training, and just we can never get away from it. It's just one of those ones where if we do swap something out, it's kind of always like I preferred the Y raise. So yeah, this just remains a staple throughout. So the volume changes. We've dabbled with different types of training on it, but for now it's just going to be 1 working set, 1 heavy set, and then 2 back offs, both paused. That's what we've been doing for quite some time now. And again, I've seen continual progression with my shoulders, so I'm just going to keep kind of doing this first.
Come on, let's go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Second.
Down.
Boom. Boom.
Good.
Boom.
Yeah. Good. Come on, mate. Another one. Climb up. With the hands, Ed. With the hands. There you go, partial. Good lad.
Fuck. Squeeze, good. Come on, mate. Oh. Nice, again. Let's go. Yep. Nice. Back down. One partial. Down. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Go on.
Good. Up.
Yay.
And again. Still going, man, again. Good.
Yes. Good lad.
Go. Yes, partial 2. 1.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, mate. Well on, Ed. Yes, great then. Again. Good. There you go. Good man.
So again, rear pec deck for the millionth time. But again, it's just kind of testament to staples. So I've hacked on and on about staples for years, and if something feels right, even if it's not necessarily progressing week to week, month to month, something feels right to you, I would just keep running it. Now there is argument for, you know, switching out exercises to then chase more stimulus, to then chase more in the way of progression, but you know, I've been stuck on the same weight, just say incline dumbbell press now for that entire off season, which was easily 18 months, and my chest has grown. So I know there's other things involved in the chest session and the push sessions, but still, at the end of the day, it's movements that I like, enjoy, can connect well with. So I'm happy running it. And the thing is, though, there is going to be like now and again a rep here, or you know, you maybe slow the tempo down, change the tempo, whatever it may be, change that slight angle of the bench. But still, at the end of the day, like your staples are your staples. And if you're progressing physically, then that supersedes any kind of logbook progression, in my opinion. So, as good as logbook progressions are.
Good. Up. Good. Couple more. Good lad. Nice. Still 250, yeah?
Aye. Again. Again. Still going. Yeah. Good. Nice.
Drop.
Yeah, 2 and 2. There's a drop set after set 3.
Full weight. See my weight. Let's go. Good. Yeah. One. Still going. Good. Yep, when you're ready.
Yeah.
Huh? 1.5. 1. Good lad. Come on. Let's go. Come on, squeeze. Yep. Good. Nice.
So, I promised the viewers, this is the last staple you've seen a million times, but it's going to be high incline dumbbell press. And again, it's one I always come back to. I've rinsed every machine in here. Smith machine shoulder press got up to 4 plates a side. Started to feel a wee bit rotten through my rotator cuff, so decided not to do that for the time being. I do like Smith machine shoulder press, but like I said, all the other machines, we've got another shoulder press coming. I'm sure when that arrives, give it a wee bash. And if I can progress that, I'll progress that. But the incline, high incline always works for me because I've got essentially two different shoulders. That's the operated shoulder, which is pinned with a brace. So technically my shoulder's more internally rotated than my left. So dumbbells work well for me because I can work independent. The dumbbell can allow for rotation as well. So it is a bit of a safer setup for me, even with the weight that I use. So sticking with that for now. And we're working 2 sets, just your bog standard, working back off. And that's worked really well for the shoulder press as well. That's another thing as well. Pay a little bit more close attention to the poundages that I've used. And I've said numerous times, like my adherence towards the logbook changes throughout the season. So in the middle of that off season there, Chris and I pretty much ran no logbook, just kind of went by feel. And now I'm kind of back into the region of just making sure the numbers stay kind of in a good range. They're not fluctuating too heavily. There's not big drop-offs and things like that. So it's definitely a little bit more imperative when it comes to retaining tissue on a prep, for me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, up a bit, up a bit. I got it.
Yeah, come on in.
Yep.
Come on, let's go. Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Good.
Oh.
Okay, mate. Ah, here we go. Come on. Yes. Ah, good. That's yours.
Yes!
Okay, got you. Up. Relax. Yeah, it's okay, get it. Yeah. Relax. Set.
Yeah.
Yes.
Baby.
7.
Yep.
Yep.
Over a bit. Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Come on in. Let's walk. Come on, mate.
Yeah, I got it.
Good. Hot day. Good. Easy. Good. Good. Yes. Yeah. Get. One. Up again. Yeah, you're getting that. Getting that.
Yeah.
Relax. Put up.
This is the new standing chest press we have here at Future. So on first glance, as Craig rightly pointed out, it does look a bit of a torture device, a bit gimmicky. But I remember the first time I saw a standing chest press, I was just like, that's a lot of shite, I can't be doing anything. But I've used the Watson one up in Aberdeen, the warehouse, that's brilliant. But the Arsenal one, I think, is a little bit better than that one. So now we used a neutral grip, so this handle here. The second press in the shoulder dominant push is usually a tricep press, so a barbell press Smith, maybe even a tricep dip machine. But we swapped it in for this because that neutral grip there is bang on for the tricep. We do get a bit of chest recruitment, obviously, because it is a press after all. But no, this bit of kit is fantastic. So we're going to run with this for a wee while, see what kind of progression we can get out of it, and then take it from there. So just the usual, one working set, one back off. Nothing wild here. It's not a machine where you can particularly do anything in terms of, well, that's what you could do any kind of intensifier on it, but due to like the racking process of it, it's best to kind of keep it just straight sets. So.
Good. Yep. Good. Good. Come on, mate. Up. Yes. Again, come on, feet tight. Right. Yes. Put it. Up. Relax. Get it up, come on. Yeah. Okay. Oh, put on my feet.
Drive. Gimme. Good. And again. Oh, really again. Come on in. 2. Good, again. Go. I've got you. That's still yours, isn't it? Again. Power. Good, again. Push. Good, get that. Yeah, lock. That's you, yep. Good. Solid. Go. Yep. Boom. Boom. Good, mate. Come on. Boom. Up. Good, mate. Come on. Yeah. Right. Up, 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 up. No one. Come on. Up again. Relax. Okay. Yeah, now we're good. Oh, put up. And again. It's all yours, man. And again. Go. Squeeze. Well, get it. Another one. Come on in. Back down slow. Perfect. Drive. Oh, I got you. Get it. Yeah, walk. Okay. Nice. Nice. So another new piece here. The prime pin loaded side raise. So you can do it both facing in and facing out. Done it facing in last time. I just felt a wee bit too cramped. I didn't quite feel I was getting it through the side delt, but I tried to do the way we do it on the hammer downstairs, which will keep the arms lengthened. But it hits off this. What we'll do is we'll spin around the other way and do it facing out where the arm doesn't actually come into contact. So whereas before it's like this, just felt it was a wee bit too trappy. So straighten the arm, should feel a wee bit better. Good, mate.
Nice, man. Come on. Hand up. Give it. Get.
What?
How much do you put up by for the warm-up?
3 plates. Up. Yeah, working fine, Hannigan. Good. Let's go. Good. Again. Yeah, partial for 1. Yeah, good. Solid.
Let's go, mate. Come on.
Yeah.
Up. Good line. Good. Nice. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Yes. Nice. Good.
3, 4, 4, 4.
Nice, man.
So, standing cable fly.
Nice.
Simple, 2 sets to failure. Nothing wild at all. Just noticed that my recovery was, it's a while back now, but recovery was quite good with chest. Could usually get away with, across the whole week, maybe 8 to 10 sets. So I found that I was able to bump it up a little bit by just adding another two sets to the fly. So now, like I said, the Arsenal press downstairs, we don't get a lot of chest out of it, but there is going to be some chest used to the week, which obviously you're pressing. But I wouldn't count that towards my chest volume for the week. Yeah.
Okay.
Flat.
Okay. Good, man. Good lad. Come on. Down. Good. Come on, push. Good lad.
Squeeze. Good.
Power. Get that. Get that.
Yeah, negative as well. I'll stay inside. Oh, way up, get the negative, Up
Yeah.
Good. So into our tricep isolation stuff, just the usual. Overhead rope, wee superset, and then across the body cable thing. Yeah, the isolation is really, well, it can. I don't mind doing anything like, I pretty much like every single isolation exercise, but the order we've done this has been done for quite a while now, so stick with that. Nothing wrong with pumping up your arms. I know I've said that a million times, but it's true. It's something I'll never kind of move away from, is that getting massive pumps in your arms, it does matter. It does. I don't care what anyone says. You can talk about load this, load that, but there's only so much loading you can do for a bicep. So, you know, you're not going to be moving up to the 50s anytime soon with a dumbbell curl. So in order to create the stimulus, eventually work to failure, you need high volume, slightly higher reps, 12, 15s, maybe 50 to 20s, depending. And I know this isn't an acceptable answer from most, not for most, for a lot of people, is that the guys in the 70s, like Arnold is still known for having one of the best pairs of arms ever. And he done 15s, 20s, 25s, 30 rep sets. So if guys back then with the limited training knowledge they have, limited nutritional, maybe not nutritional knowledge, but the nutritional access and PED access, yeah, some of them still have some of the best arms ever. Surely there's merit in just getting a pump in your arms. So, and I've done it for years and I've got 22-inch arms, so fuck the lotties.
There's a wheel.
Keep that in, please keep that in.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4. Good. Good, mate. 9. 1. Yeah, mate. Good, mate. Do we extended rest and I'll go again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One. Come on, man, touch them off. Oi.
Yeah. Get it. So guys, that wraps up another push session. And as I promised, there was some differences in that one compared to last with the new Arsenal chest press and the pin loaded side raise. So gonna rinse, like I said, gonna rinse the two of them, see what kind of strength levels we can build up on them. Obviously, being 15 weeks out, my top priority is to improve upon and maintain strength as much as humanly possible. That's kind of all, that should always be the case no matter what. There's actually a few clients this week asked, like relatively new clients, asking about the changeover between a diet or a dieting phase, fat loss phase, prep, and difference in training. Your training should not change at all. The only thing that starts to change and starts to get pulled out is volume. So a particular exercise you've done in the off season, working up to X amount of weight for just say 1 or 2 sets, eventually your recovery may demand that you need to then pull one of the sets out. Like for instance, we've done 2 sets of shoulder press. That'll eventually become 1 because the volume demands I can't keep up with, especially for my shoulders. So I learned on years gone by, especially last season, that my chest and shoulders maintain their fullness and their size if I back off them towards the end. So I was talking maybe like 3 or 4 weeks out, start to strip the volume back. We're still going by feel, still judging how the physique feels within the session itself, but also judging off kind of numbers and things like that from previous lifts, previous weeks. So it's a whole amalgam of things. It's not solely just one thing, and that is bodybuilding to the T at the end of the day. So anyway, we're 15 weeks out on Saturday, and already I started at 21 weeks out, so that's 6 weeks down, which is insanely fast. So like if you think about that duration of time from 15 to 9 weeks, that's kind of mind-boggling. So I really am trying not to wish time away. That's something I've been horrific for in the past, whereby it's been 16 weeks out and then it's been 2 weeks out. I'm like, I have no idea what happened there because I just wish it for it to be the weekend. I wish it to be the next high day. I wish it to be the next off plan. Not just waking up every day and thinking, right, like essentially I lift weights for a living. Like how mental is that? That's stupid. So enjoy each day. Try to make the most of each day. I know that's cliche and however you want to hear that, but it's true. Just trying to not wish the time away. And so far, I know it's only been 6 weeks and a relatively easy portion of the prep, but it has been insanely enjoyable. Like I'm loving having Kieran and Chris in with the prep this time. And obviously Chris has been with me for the past 6 years. So it's good just kind of soaking up what is going to be my first and only pro debut. So look at it that way. Anyway, guys, remember to do all the social media stuff, like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. And I'll see you soon. Cheers.